Welcome everyone. In this video I discuss a feature of Podomatic called a minicast. A minicast is a way for you to create a mashup of digital images and audio. If you do this a certain way, you can create a digital story. To create your digital story, all you need to do is to write a narration for a story, find some music. In Audacity, you record your narration, add the music track because Audacity allows you to have multiple tracks, and then export that as an MP3. At the end of that, you'll have some narration with music playing in the background. The next thing you would need to do is to gather images for your digital story. So you'll have a set of images and you'll have an MP3 that has narration and music playing in the background, and then the minicast will mash up these things and create your digital story. To begin, log into Podomatic, select Make a Minicast. Then the process starts by you uploading the audio track, and the audio track is what you record in Audacity. So that's the narration and the music playing in the background. Select Choose from your computer. Once you select that audio track, yours will be MP3 if you export it from Audacity correctly. Then you can add a title here. Next, you can give a description. Select Next. On this screen you can upload the photos. So by now you should have those photos in a folder somewhere that's easy to get to, and you choose from your computer. And I'll just upload one image, but you should have maybe 25 or 30 depending on how long your story is. You may have 20. So here you see the image has uploaded, and you'll have multiple images. Notice that you can have a transition here, so you can choose to have any of these transitions or none, and then the time that your photo appears can be adjusted as well. So if you select here, you can choose the length. Whatever length you choose will be the same for every picture. And once you have all your images uploaded, you can select Next Step. The final step is to publish your minicast. So on this last screen you get to look at everything that you've done so far, and at the end you would choose Publish Minicast. So I'll stop here because the last thing would be for this to process, and once it's processed you can access your minicast. To access your minicast, you want to go to your home page, go to the minicast tab, and then get the embed code. And that's the next thing I'll show you. Now we're back on the home page, and if I go to my tabs over here, you notice I have podcasts, and that lists all the podcasts I make. And then for the minicast, it shows the one minicast, or two in this case. And you'll notice in this section, when you click on the minicast tab, you can also click on New Minicast to start a minicast. So to create this, we double clicked here, but if you wanted to, you could click on this tab and then click on New Minicast to start that process. Once your video is made or complete, you just select it, and then you'll see your video. And now you notice that my mashup has started, and the music is playing, the images are going by, and the voice would be playing at this point. So I'll just pause this, and now we can click on embed here, or we can click on embed here, either one. Get the embed code. So the code is copied. Once you see that check mark beside the embed code, it's been copied. Now you don't really see anything happen there, so if you're not sure that actually happened, you could click here on embed and then drag this window down a little bit, highlight, Control C to copy if you're on a PC, Command C to copy if you're on a Mac, and then you can paste this code into a website, or you can paste it anywhere where you would like to share your video. And that's how you create your digital story using Podomatic.